Morning. Yeah, we're here. Glad you are too. Oh, mercy. I may have to get a haircut today. Good morning. We're going to be looking at Psalm 79 again. A Psalm of Asaph, or a Psalm for Asaph, depending on how you translate it. Maybe we got a brush here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi this morning. Oh my, she's a mess. All right, bear with me 1 second. I realized I didn't fill up my coffee cup. And we'll get started. Oh, golly. Oh, well, more have joined, thank the Lord. One of the things I hope to be working on in the next few days, like starting when we get off here. I intended to start yesterday and some other things came up. I didn't get started. One of the things I was hoping to start on is I'm working on it. I want to work on a timeline on the life of Wilson Thompson. One of the things that I have long thought in that book that bothered me is a lack of dates. It says, I did this, we were there, and then we left. And it's hard to figure out what the dates were at times. And I looked online, I couldn't find one. So we'll try and put one together, hopefully quickly, based on the autobiography. And then based on, in his latter years, where letters to the signs and other papers came from. That will give us some idea of his movements, where he lived when he lived there. I have two reasons for doing that. One is I want to see if he was in various areas where he would have come in direct contact. Excuse me. With Parker and Johnson and others. my direct contact, I mean, whatever church or association he was part of, if they would have had direct communication with them. I think that that'd be very interesting. I hope to piece that together, which is going to be hard at this late date, since association minutes from that time period in a lot of those areas are probably nearly non-existent. The claws are sharp. I also want to from the autobiography and his other writings, Simple Truth and Triumphs of Truth. I see this sleepy devil's got me again. To come up with what he had read. It's interesting. There are very few quotes from other authors in Simple Truth. There's a lot more in Triumphs of Truth. There's a few in the autobiography. But I think it would be very interesting if we could put together some of this from just the autobiography. We know he had Robinson's History of Baptism. We're not told what edition, probably the Benedict edition. From the Triumphs of Truth, we know he had The Spirit of Liberty by Junius Jr. I believe that was, I know it was a pseudonym. Can't remember whether it was John Allen or John Stevens. I think it was John Allen was the pseudonym for it. We know he had that. We know he had Buck's Theological Dictionary, Parkhurst's Lexicon. All these are things he quotes. There was another one. I can't remember what it was now. But I'd like to say, okay, we know he had this book before 1821. We know he had this book before 1824. 1821, because that's when he wrote Simple Truth. 1824, because that's when he published Triumphs of Truth. So I think that would be an interesting thing. To piece together as well. And he wrote enough, and I think we can find that out. Oh, yeah. We know he had, I say he had Parkhurst Dictionary. I'm pretty sure the way the quote reads, it makes me think he did. He also had Alexander Campbell's First Debate, which I believe, I looked that up, and I think it was with Walker. I don't remember now. I don't know why I moved that off the right page. Whoop. LCH. Okay. Carey. Carver. Carter. I'll tell you, whoever scanned Starr's bibliography in should be whipped. And I am not being facetious. And I'm not a violent man, but I would certainly do it. Right. So I'm looking for page 26. Lord only knows where it is. One. Forgive me, normally I wouldn't do this, but my mind's confused and I want to get it right. A lot of Campbell's stuff is available through Google Books and archive.org. Alexander Campbell, here we go. I'm not sure this is right, but I got to have a debate published before 1821. And it is the Campbell Rice is 1840. Walker and Campbell is 1820. So I think it would have to be that one. Because he just calls it Mr. Campbell's debate. I think it would probably be the Walker debate. As far as I can tell. So anyway, we know he had those books. We know he had Parker's books. We know he had views on the two seeds and second dose of the doctrine of the two seeds. We know he had those. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm hoping to do here in the next little while, as well as finish the first 600 hymns in the Thompson hymn book. In the BB book, BB hymnal 708. It's not in Lloyd. I didn't think it was. It's in the Durand Lester. Pardon me. Which is the tune to which I'm going to sing it. The one that's in the Durand Lester, the one we always sing it to. Wait, my soul, upon the to his gracious promise flee, laying hold upon his word. As thy days thy strength shall be, as thy days thy strength shall be. If the sorrows of thy case seem peculiar still to thee, God has promised needful grace. As thy days thy strength shall be, as thy days thy strength shall be. Days of trial, days of grief, in succession thou mayst see. This is still thy sweet relief. As thy days thy strength shall be, as thy days thy strength shall be. Rock of ages, I'm secure with thy promise full and free. Faithful, positive, and sure, as thy days thy strength shall be, as thy days thy strength shall be. Blessed thought. Quite beautiful. The expression of that hymn. Wait my soul upon the Lord. Oh, how